In this video we are going to study about the chapter Election Commission. This chapter is very important. You can get some question in the UPSC exam or other exam related to the Election Commission. So let's start the chapter. Before starting the chapter, understand some basic thing. So the appointment is done by the President. President appoints the Election Commission and he is removed by the President itself, but resolution should be passed by the majority of the House. Resolution should be passed by the majority of the House. With which majority? A special majority. We need a special majority to remove the Election Commission. Hope you got it. Now start the chapter. Election Commission is a permanent body, means this body will not dissolve and it is permanent. Election Commission is an independent body, means this does not depend on others. It is created by the Constitution. This Election Commission is created by the Constitution itself. It is not created by any act. So it is not any statutory body. It is not any statutory body. Remember this point. It is constitutional body. Free and fair election. Why Election Commission was created? For free and fair election in our country. For whom? For Parliament, Legislature, President election, Vice President election, and it is an all India body. What is the meaning of all India body? All India body means it is common to both. It is common to both central and state government. Now move to the next. Panchayat and municipality. It is not related to the election of Panchayat and municipality. This means this does not conduct election of Panchayat and municipality. For this we have a state election commission. Now move to the composition. Article 324 deals with the composition of Election Commission. Remember this point. You can get some question in prelims that Article 324 is related to whom. So it is related to the Election Commission. So remember this point. Now move to the first statement. Chief Election Commission and such a number of other election commission. So we are talking about the composition. Election Commission consists of Chief Election Commission (CEC) and other election commission (OEC). Now the second point is appointment. The appointment of Election Commission is done by President. I already told you this earlier, that appointment is done by the President itself. And the third point is Chairman of Election Commission. This sentence is telling that Chief Election Commission will be the chairman. When any other election commission is so appointed, then Chief Election Commission will be the chairman of the election commission. Regional Commissioner. The President can appoint. Who will appoint? The President. President can appoint after the consultation of Election Commission. He will consult to the Election Commission and then appoint Regional Commissioner. Why? To assist Election Commission. Condition of service and tenure of office. This is fixed by the President. President fixed the condition of service and tenure of office. We have to note three things here. First, all equal power and receive equal salary, allowance, etc. All the member of Election Commission and Election Commission itself receive equal salary and allowance, and they have equal power, and which is equal to the judges of Supreme Court. Judges of Supreme Court, whatever is given to the judges of Supreme Court, it is given to the Election Commission and its member also. Hope you got it. Difference of opinion. If any difference of opinion arises in the election commission office, then it will decide by the president? No, it will not decide by the president. It will decide by the majority, by the commission itself. Remember this point. And they hold office for the 6 year, or until they attain the age of 65 years. Sorry, 65 years. Yes, 65 years. Now move to the independence. They have given the security of tenure, just like the judges of Supreme Court. They can't be removed directly by president. So they have security of tenure. President can't remove directly. He can be removed by resolution passed by the majority of the house. I already told you by which majority? A special majority. And now come to the second point. The second point is telling about the his service and condition can't be varied. Now come to the third point. Other can't remove need recommendation election commission. This means that other member can't removed by the president. President will remove other member by consulting election commission. Remember this point, very very important. Now move to the power and function. The first is territorial. What does this mean? This means that election commission determine the territorial area of the constituency. And second point is revise electoral roll. Election commission revise the electoral roll from time to time and register the eligible voter in the list. And he also fixes the date for the election. He notifies the date and schedule of the election. Now move to the fourth point. Fourth point is he give recognition to the political party and symbol. He allocate symbol to the political party and give them recognition. So fourth point is related to the political party. Now move to the fifth point. As a court, he act as a court for settling dispute related to the recognition and symbols. Now move to the sixth point. He appoint officer for the electoral arrangement related to the dispute. If any dispute arises, then he will appoint officer related to the electoral arrangement dispute. Now move to the seventh point. Code of conduct. Code of conduct observed by the party and candidate from time to time of the election, and it is notified by the election commission. Roster for publicity of policies. He prepared a roster for publicity of policies of political parties on radio, TV, etc. at the time of election. At the time of election, he rostered for publicity of policies. Advise president disqualification. This means that he advised the president on matter relating to the disqualification of member of parliament. Member of parliament. Advise governor disqualification. He also advised the governor on matter relating to the disqualification of member of state legislature. Cancel poll. He can cancel poll in the event of rigging, booth capturing, violence and other irregularities. Now 12th point of election commission. He appoint a staff for conducting election. He supervised the machinery of election throughout the country to ensure free and fair election in our country. For free and fair election. Next point is president rule. He advised the president whether election can held in a state under president rule in order to extend period of national emergency after 1 year. he registered political party and give them as a status of national or state party. Now in the next video we will cover UPSC chapter. Please subscribe the channel and like this video.